Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about mindful leadership and how to have presence and purpose. So, who am I to bring you this content? Hi, if you haven't met me, my name is Chardee McEwan-Guzda and I am a board certified practitioner. I am a clinical psychotherapist, clinical hypnotherapist, counselor, kinesiologist. I also took a little bit of a walk on the wild side with some neurokinesiology. I'm also a Reiki master, and I did some work with an amazing shaman as well. So, here on this channel, we are going to blend Eastern and Western together. We're going to dive into the science and we're going to go a little bit woo-woo, but I promise you, it's going to help. So come join me on this channel. Today, we're going to discuss mindful leadership, its presence, its purpose, and how you can actively start to create this in your daily life. If you are watching this channel, I know that you are definitely a leader, a manager, a CEO, a business owner, an executive, somebody who needs presence of purpose to manage not only yourself, teams, companies, ideas. It is you, and you are here to be the best version of you. And I can't wait to dive into this topic with you because it is such a huge topic, and it is so, so important that as a leader, as a manager, as a CEO, that you are mindful and that you hold space for other people so that they can come to you and learn from you as well. Mindful leadership is about being fully present in the moment, to be able to have clear intention on what is going to happen during the meeting, during the week, during the day. You are taking your team and yourself into battle. It's about leading with clarity, compassion, and connection, the 3 C's. So let's talk about some strategies for your mindful leadership. Now, if you weren't already engaged in active listening, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have the position that you have. But active listening is so much more than being present while somebody's talking. There is such a range of knock-on effects that happens when you are fully present in the moment. I know that you have a lot on your plate. I know that people can knock on your door, come in, call you, do all sorts of things right at the moment while you're completely focused. But you're in a leadership position for a reason. Taking the time to push everything aside and being fully present with the person who needs you is not only going to make them feel heard, it's going to help you foster a deeper connection with that person so that you completely understand them. As a leader, it is your role not to give everybody what you think that they should have, but to listen to every single individual to see what motivates them, to see where they're coming from, where their ideas are coming from. Each and every person that is on your team is a completely unique individual. What motivates you and what motivates them are going to be 2 completely different things. What worries them might not worry you. What worries you might not worry them. It is very important that you actively listen to your team members so that you understand what is going on overall. If you are not engaged in this, there is going to become a time when you become very surprised and it feels like the rug is being pulled out underneath you. I can promise you, when something happens, it never happens in a vacuum. There has been so many signs along the way to let you know that something is coming. And if you are not actively listening, if you're not actively present, if you're very busy with your schedule and you are not being a mindful leader, you are going to have this happen again and again and again. Another tool is clear communication. It is so incredibly important that every single person on your team understands where they are now and where we're going to go as a team. And it is important that you communicate that so clearly to the point that you're creating a space that if somebody feels like they don't actually understand, that they are able to ask you those questions in a space of no judgment without getting any ridicule from your team or yourself. If somebody doesn't understand what their role is, nothing is going to happen. It is your job to make sure that every single person as an individual and a collective as a team completely understands what is expected of them, where we're going, the time frame, and what is going to happen overall. Helping your team become aligned with their goals makes you an effective leader. And if that feels like it is a very large space to hold, you are absolutely correct. That's why you need to be mindful for you. You need to bring in some mindful practices of your own to be able to hold space and be a mindful leader. Those things will include open monitoring, meditation, speaking to a practitioner or therapist, exercising, eating, making sure you're hydrated. There is a reason that you're a leader. You need to do these things just for your team. And then you need to do them for yourself as well. So whatever you think you need to do, double it. If you think you need to exercise once a day, exercise twice. If you think you need 2 liters of water, make it almost 4. Make sure you're putting a little bit of salt in there though, so it doesn't get down with the electrolytes. There are so many things that you need to do as a mindful leader. If this is the path that you want to go in, then this is the lifestyle that you have to obtain. You have to be the calm in the storm. You don't want to be the storm. Be the place that the storm comes to rest. And I know I've spoken about these 2 traits before, but your emotional intelligence and your time management is paramount. If you're not displaying these 2 things to your team, they will not do it. You will have a whole team of people who are swaying to their emotions, who aren't able to focus on a task, who will turn up whenever they want to turn up because you're the leader. Please learn time management. Please learn emotional intelligence. You are the head of the team, of the company. It is so incredibly important that you possess these things at a minimum. And whether you think it's woo-woo or not, you need to start your day with mindful practices. A morning meditation, even an intention for your day to close down your eyes and visualize how you want the day to go is going to be so important to you and so important to your team. And if you tell me that you cannot meditate, then you need to meditate twice as much. You know that old saying, those who cannot meditate for 10 minutes need to meditate for 20. If you're not able to meditate, please try a guided meditation or open monitoring. You can find lots of my guided meditations on Insight Timer. There are some there that will help you set up the day. There's actually one there that's called 3 minutes. I think it's 333, the 333 meditation, which is 3 minutes and 33 seconds. And I know that every single person who is watching this video has 3 minutes and 33 seconds to set themselves up and their team for an amazing day. And if you truly hate meditation with every single cell of your being, and there is actually a small percentage of people who have a very hard time visualizing as well, I would write down what your day is. I would journal it from start to finish before you even get into the office as part of your daily routine. It is so important that you're leading your team in the right direction. By integrating these practices into your daily routine and focusing on these skill sets, you are going to become a mindful leader with presence and purpose. Leading is so much more than getting from point A to point B. It is about an overall wellness and joy that you create. You can be the most magnificent leader. You can be the one that everyone goes and speaks about at their 10-year reunion, 20-year reunion as the best manager leader that they've ever had. Give yourself the chance to let you shine. It is so much more than your workload. You have a dedicated team. It is your job to lead them there effectively. Be an inspiration and be an amazing example. I know you have it in you, and so do you. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell as well so that you can be notified every Friday when I put out my videos. And if you want to dive in deeper, you are in luck. I have a monthly mindset community membership. Yep. It doesn't get any easier to say. It's a lot of words all at once. And we meet on the first Saturday of every month. there is so much extra content, and you are going to meet a community of like-minded leaders just like you, striving for excellence and their best. And I love to give bonuses to my community members as well. I can be very generous. So I know that last week I put 13 new programs in there as well. So I think everyone's going to be a little bit busy in there for a while. So I look forward to hearing from you, seeing from you. Please put the comments down below. If you would like me to work with you and your team, there is going to be a link down below that you can fill out to get in contact with me directly. I want to make you the leader that you want to be. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.